this deck. What do I name this? Squirtle Fog deck, I love it. Well, wait till you see it in action. Maybe you're a bit too early. Now, if this doesn't end up working out for too many games, I might try to put it in NR, because NR has a key-in, and then we renew key-in to try and create Black Blood a bunch of times. And then maybe run Hansel machines around it. And then we could even have Baron as a finisher. I can see that working too. And of course Fog on the Aretuzas.
Onward!
Black Blood as well, getting Ghoul as well. Yeah, it can still get Ghoul as well. In this deck that doesn't end up mattering, we don't play high base strength. Alright, then I put the Zap in. This is one of the last things I did. I think I kicked one of the sentries. I should revert this back to the original state, because I think that was better. Now I have to keep one of these in hand, so my mercenaries don't get bricked and can find reconnaissance. There's the Black Blood. And renew. I mean, this could work. This could work. Elves of the Mist. We'll come up with something punny to make the name, right? So I like opening with Dragoon, because then in case of him not having removal, it's like the best engine to start with. Also the Dry Pass. He might regret this in the next turn. Then again, he has Full Test Swarm. He might get away with it too. Now I have a decent Summoning Circle though. Oh, double recon, that's not great. Alright, so I think we go for the instant Summoning Circle here.
Right-head Sparley!
Which looks like this. And then like this. And we find another Dragoon.
Peace with humans? A Pythos!
And Vesemir is also a decent Black Blood tutor. Yeah, I thought about Vesemir. Vesemir used to be in this as well, instead of Renew. But then Ida ended up being bricked a lot, because if I have the one Fog in hand, there's no other target for her. So I started trying to run Alzur's Thunder as a secondary target. That kinda ends up bricking the mercenaries though. Because the mercs can also show you the Fog, which is upsetting.
I foresee victory for you.
Now, you should have at least one more removal in the form of a Selkirk. I think this is the time to go for a Merc.
Everything all right?
And there's the Fog that we don't want. There's the Sentry we don't want.
Everything all right?
There's the Fog again. So if you have the Zap in deck as well, the Merc will end up bricking you. That's very dangerous. Now you play these to the back rows because of the Dragoon thing, the way Gwent checks for the abilities, like it does them in order from left to right and melee to siege. So you want to play these in front and to the left of the Farseers, and the same goes for the Black Blood, the Ancient Foglet from Black Blood, always to the left or to the front of the Farseer. So I think it's now time to commit the double Fog. And then again, this can also be Drowner, and then we'll enable the Fog on the middle row.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe.
And if he clears this, we're very, very sad because we don't have Ida.
What do you want of me?
Alright. And it's Dragoon. Again, going for the long round as well.
Elves must die!
And he's enabling the fog for me, that's good. So I think then at this point we play another Farseer. The Farseer is 2 points per turn, the foglet is only 1 point per turn. So it seems decent enough to go for this now.
Not afraid? You should be.
And then the Recon will show us either the last Merc or one more Dragoon. Or the Dolblathana, which might be good for the 2-0. Everything looks decent there. So we go for the first Black Loot crate, we actually find the foglet, which is great. Again, he goes to the left, always to the left. He might even go here. Let's put him here. And now we have an engine that does 6, 8, 10 points, 11 points, 12 points per turn is the engine. And we get cleared. Which makes me very, very sad, because there's no way for me to find Ida, right? I can never find Ida. There was no way for me to play around this either. I couldn't deny this Shawnee res. Him having Shawnee in hand there is what saves in this game. Thank you very much, Mystica, for the congratulations. Best of luck. I'll do my best. I mean, I'm supposed to hope that I don't need luck, right? So yeah, I can't renew Ida into Fog. I need Ithlin or Vadermaker back. I need to switch my silvers back to more Fog. Because getting cleared sucks. I don't know, let's try to find the Dragoon. And we do find the Dragoon. So we still gain a decent amount of points, but losing the Fog is rough.
You one of us or not?
Eithne will play a Fog? That's true. But then again, Eithne on a Fog sounds like a waste, right? I mean, the single Fog only gains us 3 points per turn. The round lasts 4 more cards, so... Also, I don't want to commit this. If I want to renew Ithlin, then I want to keep this in deck. And the other target for renew would be Isengrim. It could work too. I mean, usually this plays Blackblood again, but without Fog it doesn't make sense. Neither does Nature's Gift or Summoning Circle. I guess we will go for Fog.
There will be no negotiation.
And we commit on the road that doesn't have armor, I guess. And again, there's the engine at work.
Crush those vermin!
And now whatever I do, I want to keep this in hand, because if the Dragoons no longer hit this... Actually, that's not even true. The Farseers keep boosting, even if they don't hit anything anymore, because the Foglet is on board. So at this point, I just want to play out the 20. Or zap this first so he can't Reaver Scout into more. We want silver memes back? Is this not silver memey enough? I run a lot of silvers for the sentries to boost.
The north, to marry.
He doesn't actually kill it, that's pretty good. So at this point I could pass, and then have a guaranteed double Dolblathana Sentry in round 3. I could also push. I feel like pushing a lot more, because he's playing into my very big engine. Might even play this as a dead card. You know what, let's do that. Let's play this as a dead card, and then keep this Dragoon boost going for 1 extra turn. Like, my engine is playing for enough tempo here for me to play actual dead cards, right? So do I want to play this out now? He's 9 points ahead, I gain 6, 7, 8, 9. So I actually tie him if I pass here. Let me count that again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That has to be the pass then, right?
Death to the enemy!
That's not enough, buddy. Why did you do that? Are you guys seeing this sentry? It's a 32-point sentry for round 2. The other one would be like about half of that, maybe a 15 or a 16. But yeah, that's the idea of the deck. That's all I needed to happen. He bricked? Well, yeah, but because I push for the 2-0, I don't give him a chance to unbrick himself, right? Pushing for 2-0 is why he bricked there. It's not that I won just because he bricked. I punished him for the deck that he ran. But yeah, as I said before, having only Ida might not be enough fog output, right? Because we got cleared once this match. A lot of opponents will be able to clear more often. So I might want to put Vadermaker back, but then what do we kick? And it might honestly be Summoning Circle. Now the reason I run... Sorry, you guys can't see again, let me... The reason I run Summoning Circle is even with Ithne, at best you can get 2 Ancient Foglets, right? So I run Summoning Circle to get more of them. Also, as you saw in the last game, when your opponent passes on round 1, you can end with an Ancient Foglet or a Dragoon and then Summoning Circle it at the beginning of round 2, which is very convenient. So that might... maybe that needs to stay too. But yeah, the bronzes bricking the mercs is also way too risky, right? I think we kick Renew and put Vesemir back. And then also kick one of the Thunders. So Ithlin's only target will be Fog. Is that too risky? Summoning Circle 6 balls usually? Yeah, I guess you're right. I join your stream and instantly gain 500 IQ. I mean, that was... it's cool, right? It was the decent match. It worked on the first try. Do I just play it again until I lose a game before I start changing stuff? I thought you were done with Fog archetype? Yeah, in Monsters. In Monsters it sucks.
Partnership. It is time to add some green screen action to the stream.
Thank you very much, Mystica, for the 15 euro donation. I almost said dollar. It's definitely euros.
There will be no negotiation.